Welcome back to Bob Is You. I am Fire, and this is a prison. Last time, we got stuck in prison. I could not figure out any way to do it, but I did eventually figure it out. It took me about another 5 minutes after I finished recording. I could think a little bit more clearly whenever I'm not talking. Sometimes, not always. But if you push the key over there and then you make it not push anymore, then the text can go on top of it. So now, if you say Kiki is you, then voila, wall is not stop, and we can just push win down here. Now the wall's win. Yay. So that adds another level of complexity. These look like dice. There's a 1 and a 1 and a 2. There's 2 ones. 3, 4, 5. We're gonna do this one though. Number 12. Evaporating a river. And we're close again. Evaporating river. Water is sink. So water is hot, is wet. But Baba is not melt. But nothing is win. Wall is stop. So we cannot push Baba up to win because this wall is stop. There's a flag keyword right here. So we have to do something with the skulls. We could say skull. I don't know if we can do something with the skulls. Cog is push and melt. We can melt a skull, maybe? Skull is defeat. So the cog is push, the cog is melt. The water is hot. Water is sink. Water is not sink. So we can melt. Melt the cog. I mean, we can use the cog. Yeah, we can melt the cog. Because cog is melt. The water is hot. I don't feel like that's what we need to do. I feel like we need to push the cog onto the skull and then sink the skull. Can we sink the skull? See, sink is over here. Water is sink. Water cannot be push. Cog is melt. Skull is not hot. Wait a second. Oh, but melt only melts the item that you're pushing it into it. Okay. So we can push water around. We can say water is skull. Cog is water. So can we push the cog onto the skull and then turn it into water? Can we push the cog onto this? No. No. Cog melts. Cog is push. We could say water is wall. I don't think that helps us though. Flag is water. Yeah, I don't know about that. flag is water. Okay, so cogs are the only thing that melt. We don't melt. Flags don't melt. We can't change anything else to melt. Only cogs melt. We can say water is wall, cog is water. We cannot transform anything into a cog. Don't think. Skull is the feet. Cog is sink. Okay. So if cog is sink, we can also make flag sink, but we cannot make flag push. Can't push the flag, so the flag has to be win. So if cog is sink, we can push the cog. Cog is sink. It will sink a spot of water, but that means it disappears too. And I don't think that helps us, right? So water's not hot anymore, but we also don't have a cog anymore. Can we transform the flag into a cog? No. We cannot have two cogs. We can transform the cog into water. We can transform the flag into water. We could transform the water into a wall. We could say something is hot. We could say water is... No, water is already hot. Water is defeat, doesn't help us. Water is stop, doesn't help us. Cog is sink. I kind of feel like we have to do the same thing we did last game in order to get these things away from the wall. Or separate them at least. But there was a space in between it and the wall last time. And we can't stop things from being pushed. This is our only push right here. So no, we can't do what we did in the last one. Skull is defeat. Skull is sink. Can't do that. All we can do is cog is sink. Wait. Can we sync text? Can we like delete a text by syncing it? Oops. So let's say we do this. Now we have a cog. Push it into defeat. And then we'll turn cog into sink. Cog is sink. We cannot push it into the defeat. We can push it into this wall. No, we can't, because the wall's stopped. We can push it into something that's not stopped. So, like, for instance, if we pushed it into the flag, we could sink the flag. Of course, we don't want to do that. We could sink the water, which we've already done once. Cog is melt, water is hot. Water is wall, does not help us. So we could sink a skull if we could get this cog across. But right now cog is melt and water's hot, so we cannot get the cog across. What was this level called again? What's it called? Evaporating River. We can't say water's melt. There's no way, it's stuck in the corner. We can't sink text. We can only sink things that aren't stopped. We can push text into here though. We could say Can we? Hold on. Can we just, like, scramble this text? Push it up here. Make it not make any sense at all. And then use this to push the flag over. We can't yet, but we can go across the water and push it. So we do need to transform this flag. We need to make flag. We can't push the flag though. We can only push cogs. We can't turn the flag into a cog. We can turn the cog into water. We can turn water into skull. We can turn water into skull. Does that help us at all? If we turn water into skull, it's not melt anymore, it's defeat, but defeat can only defeat players. Okay, so let's try it. I mean, let's see what happens. So cog is sink. No. Yes. No. Water is skull. Cog is water. Okay, that's not what we want. Water is skull. Yeah, I don't think that helps. Because now we can't get back. We're stuck. Okay, let's go back to cog is sink. Cog is sink. We can sink a spot of water. Now if we could push the flag over. Say flag is sink. Say water is hot. Water is already hot. Water is stop. Does not help us. Water is defeat. Does not help us. And this does not free any text. It just uses up that cog. So we had 4 texts. We could push flag over using the text we did before. So we're out of text. Flag is water. Does not help us. Water is wall. Does not help us. Water is stop. Does not help us. Cog is melt. So if we could transform the river, into something else, then it's not hot anymore. So if we transform it into something that's not stop or defeat, those are our only options though. I mean, skulls and walls. If we could turn the water into cogs, that would be brilliant. As it is, we already tried water to skull. That did not help us one bit. Because the A's get stuck in the corner and we can't push it back over to make the cogs sink it. Which I don't think helps us either. So let's take a break from this one and just move on to the I didn't mean to do that. Just move on to the next area. Okay, we were already at the solitary island. So now we can go to Forest Fall is number 4, the Temple Ruins is number 3. Okay, let's go to number 3 area and try a level 1. See if we can learn some new tactics. Ouch! Baba is weak. Okay, that's new. Ouch. So if we try to push something that doesn't move, we die. That's fun. So much fun. Okay. I mean, we can make us not weak. We can make skulls weak. Stupid skulls. Be weak. Stupid skull. I'm gonna shove a rock through your face. That's what I thought. Now rocks need to be weak. Can't they? Can rocks be weak? Rocks push. Rock is you. That looks like what's what we need to do. Oh no! We can't. Or can we? We cannot do skull is you and skull is defeat. I think if we can rearrange Baba is you to be tall so that we can push it down here and then say rock is you. Or what if I made rock weak? Wait, what was ever wrong with rock is weak? Didn't I say that that was what we need to do? And then I changed my mind? Isn't that still what we need to do? Like, why would we not do that? I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I was thinking we couldn't do it. We can. Sorry. Got it. It wasn't very hard. Number 2, tunnel vision. Anything new here? Baba is move. Baba has rock. We have a new word. We have has. Okay, let's just read them all. Water is stop, so we cannot go across the water. Water is sink. So we can destroy the water if we can push something into it, maybe? Maybe. Flag is win, so we gotta have to get to the flag. We can't change any of these. Well, we can change them actually, because we could say flag is, well no, we can't get any of these words out of this box. They're all trapped in this box. I'm pretty sure. I was thinking we could say flag is, well, that wouldn't help us anyway. Well, yeah, no, it wouldn't help us. Rock is push. Baba has a rock. Don't know what that means. But we probably have to switch these around. Say Baba has moves. Yep, Baba has moves. So rock. Baba has rock. Does that mean that there's a rock inside of us? And if we move it, then, well, we're not Baba. Baba's just move. Baba's also sink. Okay, what happens if Baba has rock? So when he dies, he turns into a rock. Can we say rock has rock? So let's say Baba has rock, and then now let's say rock has rock. So we just create another rock infinitely. Infinite rocks. All rocks have more rocks. Huh? Huh? Does it work? Does it work? It works. Infinite rocks. Yeah. 3. A present for you. A present for you. Okay. So, we have a new thing. We have a box. Box. It doesn't really change anything. It's nothing new. Just a new graphic. New text. Okay, the box has a flag in it. So we need to sink or melt the box. Flag is win, so we have to get the flag out of the box. Love is you. Okay, we're the heart. Love is melt. Water is hot. So right now, if we touch the water, we melt because the water's hot. So what if we say box is you? Maybe. So if we become the box, we can push love to be love is push. Don't know if this helps us. Love is push. Love is melt. Push the heart in there, it just disappears. Okay, so if the box has a flag and the box melts, do we become the flag? No, because the box is you. So we can go across here. Oh, well, we can push this text around. Now that we're the box. Okay. So we'll leave the heart in here. We could say, water ain't hot. Water is not hot. It is fine. Now let's become the heart again. The love. And let's push the box. Box be pushed. Wait, love. Can we say love is hot? Boxes melt. That's what we need to do, isn't it? Love is hot. Oh yeah, love is hot. And the poor old box, it's just gonna melt. Alright, box, coming for you. All my love. Number 4. Wait, what was that? Unreachable shores. Unreachable shores. That's not much of a hint. Text is float. Okay. Why does the text gotta be float? Just making things confusing. Box has love. Love is love. Love is defeat. Box has love. Water is sink. Kiki is you. So sink the water. The box has love. We could push it. Do that. But love is defeat. And love is love. Okay, so what if box is you? Because that looks like that's all that we can do. Box is you. We're box. Okay. Let's push the Kiki into the water. Sacrifice the Kiki. Come on, KK. Have a swim. Box has love. Box has box. Oops. Box has box. Die, river! We did it. We win. Alright, I'm going to call that another episode. I will catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one.